Hello, welcome back to New York Talk, the instant reaction. We're unbeaten at home, because we had saying. 1-0 win. 1-0 win at home. A lot to talk about, Mick, in a 1-0 win, which isn't normally the case. But 3 points on the board, unbeaten on Still I'm sure, at home. That's the main thing, really.
I mean, yeah, there's not usually a lot to talk about in any of our games so far this season, is there? But yeah, it's been a decent game, that, I thought. Overall, a decent performance. Certainly an improvement. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know whether I can say that. It's an improvement on the last game, which was also an improvement on the game before. But this is a definite improvement overall, performance-wise.
Yeah.
Still a long way to go. A long way to go. But better side for 85 of the 90 minutes.
Probably more.
Probably more.
Yeah.
They offered very little, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, better side. What can I say? It's a pleasure to be able to say that.
It is. It makes a change.
Yeah, it does.
Although at home, it doesn't make a change, to be fair. So.
Well, no. Yeah.
Let's talk about the goal before we talk about a few individual performances and incidents. Denzel Hall. This feels like 6 years ago when Denzel Hall scored. Yeah. Before his hamstring gave way, he scored an absolute belter, and it's just. We'll talk about formation and changes tomorrow because a lot happened during that game. But Denzel Hall found himself in that area of the pitch, and it's just pure technique, isn't it? He just did his technique, bang.
I mean, ultimately, after the first touch,
yeah,
everybody might as well just pick the ball up and walk back to the centre circle. He didn't need to finish it, did he? You know what I mean? Because that first touch was it was unbelievable, and then the finish was fantastic. It shows what quality player he is.
Yeah.
Absolutely shows what a quality player he is. Found himself in a bit of space, picked up on the clearance very quickly. But that first touch, man, oh my word,
yeah,
it was genuinely a world class touch, wasn't it?
It was.
So yeah, I'm really pleased for him. He deserves that because he's a quality player and he has one of the few that's consistently performed so far this season, I think, wherever you've put him.
Yeah, when we asked him to do 2 or 3 different jobs.
Yeah. But it just
sometimes even in one game.
Yeah, it shows that he's far more used to us away from that back three, which and I fully accept that he's been in that because needs must.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a finish.
What a finish. Was it Hugill that put pressure on the player to kind of?
I think it was, yeah.
And we had his chances, Mick, and I think. What we saw against Port Vale on opening day, this feels like more than 6 years when we beat Port Vale. But the problem with the issue against Port Vale was we went 1-0 up and we kind of stepped back. And a little bit when we went 2-1 against Wigan here, we kind of stepped back. And we didn't do that at all, other than maybe injury time in second half. We were still positive. We still probably should have gone on to 2 or 3 more goals. Hugill's had some chances. Atete had a chance before he went off. And we could have won that game 3 or 4-0, and that would have been fair on the chances creation, really, wouldn't it?
I think it would, yeah. And I think I said this to you at Doncaster when we played Donny. A lot of the passes are half a yard short. A lot of the players are half a yard out of position. You know, they're just not quite there, and as a consequence, it looks awful sometimes. Yeah. But if those passes are just that little bit better, if that position is just that little bit better, we're bossing a lot more of these games.
Yeah. Against an average team, Exeter may well go down, they may well not, but they are a middle team. I think they're going to be a middle team, and we've lost, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which is
they played some nice football, but again, as with most teams in this league that play nice football, totally ineffective.
Yeah, completely. And that high line from set pieces, what were all that about?
I don't know. That's just madness.
That's wild.
Absolute madness. But anyway, let them do it. Let them carry on. You know, you're going to concede so many goals doing that. Particularly in this division, it's just madness.
But, we will come on to the man of the match in a minute. If you know who your man of the match is, which I know you all do, put it in the comments. But we want to talk about Thomas Holmes, Mick. Paul Davies tweeted that he thinks it's the best Rotherham United, one of the best Rotherham United debuts he can remember. And when you see something, that's a big call, and then you're going, well, it was completely faultless.
Yes.
He was an absolute mountain.
Yeah.
He looked a threat from set pieces. He threw himself in front of balls. He is, I said to you at end, he's a Rotherham United defender.
100%, and there were a few little white lies, weren't they, in build up to him. You know, he's just an head it, kick it kind of defender because he's not.
No, he's not.
No, he absolutely is not. Great game, great performance, 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
You know, he did not put a foot wrong all game, which is exactly what you want from your centre halves. And I think you said it halfway through the game, sometime in the game, you know, that breeds confidence to the players around him. And that showed. You know, the beginning of the game, Zach Jules again looked lacking in confidence, lacking in a desire to have the ball. By the end of the game, he got a lot more confidence and he was a lot more on it. So it will breed confidence. And once we get some of these injuries back, he's still going to be one of the first names on team sheet if he continues to perform like that. It was outstanding today. Yeah,
he brought the composure as well.
Absolutely,
he was comfortable on the ball. He might not be a ball-playing defender, but he was so comfortable and confident on the ball. I'd say he's been not played properly for so long. Like, it's such his first game back.
Yeah.
He should only get better.
He should do. Yeah, composure is the thing that we're lacking all over the pitch. So you know, if we can bring that in other players to help everybody else with it, then all well and good. But yeah, outstanding, really good.
So if anybody wants to pick man of the match, Tom Holmes is man of the match. If you think there's anybody else man of the match, then I mean you're wrong, but you are entitled to your opinion, and as we know, that's all that's important.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll talk about hamstrings tomorrow because I don't want to bring a downer on proceedings, to be honest with you, because I feel my favourite Denzel Hall's done his hamstring. I'm gutted, but we'll talk about that tomorrow.
We think he has. We don't know.
We're pretty certain he's done it. Anything else from the game, Mick? It was a really positive performance. And I don't. It's one of those. Right now, I don't know what else to say about it. It was just positive. Dan Gore, we should mention Dan Gore too. He was excellent.
Gore playing further back, much better, much better. Far more involved in the game, influenced the game massively. Much better playing deeper than he is in that number 10 role or so far. You know, he's a kid, and we keep saying this. You know, he's a kid. He's learning his trade. Yeah. But he was far more effective today at sitting in a deeper role. Can we just have an honourable mention? And please don't slate me for this. Jordan Hugill.
He were really good today. Second half, he were really good.
I feel for him. I genuinely feel for him. I genuinely think at the moment, if he was 6 inches out and it were rolling across front at net, something he'd get struck by lightning. You know what I mean? It's not happening for him.
No.
But he was very, very, very good, I thought, today. Yeah. And let's just say how he owned their number 4.
Didn't he just?
Oh my word!
That was so good.
Beautiful. So he deserves another 3-year contract just for that.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Hugill is all we've got right now.
He is. But
the change in formation really suited Hugill.
Yes, it did.
To have Hall and Coletto up again with him,
it
helped him so much. Yeah. It was a bit hit and miss when Etete came off.
He'll get one. Sooner or later, he'll get one, and it must be really frustrating for him. But again, you know, he's half a yard out of position, or the ball's half a yard short, and
also what I would add into that, we see a lot of stick he gets on social media. Them fans today were 100% behind Jordan. They were brilliant today, fans.
If he performs like that week in, week out, he won't be criticised. Well, he will by some clowns, but in the main, he won't be.
Yeah. No, that was much more like it. I
didn't mean you, Kev, by the way.
Right, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video because we really do appreciate that. Make sure you've subscribed if you haven't done so already. If you're an Exeter fan, feel free to put in your comments or your thought man of the match was. I thought it was a poor day for Exeter, but obviously they'll know better than us. And don't forget, Rotherham fans, let us know who your man of the match was. We will see everybody next time. Thank you all for watching. And as always,
up the Millers!